In the last episode of the West Ham Crew Mode, we managed to have an underwhelming season, finish in 10th place, and also get knocked out both in the semifinals of the FA Cup and the Conference League. And Patrick Schick did pick up Player of the Season with 31 goals and 10 assists, I believe it was. Yeah, he did pick up Player of the Season, and also this is how the team is looking like going into season two. We do have few strong positions. Ideally, the strike position and the attacking midfielder. I don't think I'll be changing them for now. Also, we do have Kufal here. He's getting up there with age, 30 years old. We might have to replace him soon. Ginter, we signed him January transfer window. He's been a great player. He might be a little bit shaky at the back oftentimes, but yeah. And also Naif Aguerd, who's been really decent. Nothing to complain. And Johnson, he's been as reliable as a Toyota Corolla. And Declan Rice, 87 overall. He might be off somewhere this season. We don't know. We'll find out. But Suchek, has been also reliable. Jared Bowen has been performing out of his skin last season. He was pulling up during crucial times, and also, Paqueta, been class. Patrick Schick has been lethal finisher. I think if a big offer comes in for him, he might have to go. And also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but a lot of our players are high-rated players. Patrick Schick and Declan Rice, Matthias Ginter, all of them might be on the shipping soon because we haven't really qualified for European football. So if a bigger team comes in for one of them, we might have to let him go, and that's the rules. Those are the rules we've made so far. But yeah, we'll see what kind of transfers we can do. But this is how the team is looking like, and the board, being kind. Without European football, we do manage to get 88 million pounds, so that should be enough money for us to do a business here. As the first transfer is going to be Vladimir Kufala. Spurs comes in for 14.5 million, so we had to let him go. And immediately Matthias Ginter off to Milan. He's packing his bags and he signed with Milan for I think it was 48 million. So all our players, going one by one here. And to add salt to the one here, our captain here, Declan Rice, he has accepted a 100 million pound record transfer to join Manchester City. There, big transfer right there. And after those transfers, we do manage to get about 261 million, which should be plenty of money to do a business and keep it somewhat realistic. So this is how the team is looking like currently. As you can see, we're currently lacking in the right back position and the center back. CDM as well. So yeah, I did manage to go in for this transfer target, Lucas Torreira from Galatasaray. It is a realistic transfer as Galatasaray hasn't qualified for any European football, and also I did sign this guy Alexander Bah from Benfica for I think it was a decent fee of 28 million or so. He's been a decent right back. I think Benfica didn't really use him. They do have another good right back, so I thought to keep it realistic, I might have to sign him. And he also, who doesn't want to go to Premier League? So yeah, I think in real life, if he was faced with that dilemma, he will accept the move to West Ham to play Premier League, which pays really good. But yeah, this is me switching the teams around. We have Emerson still around. I don't really know what to do with him, but yeah, so we might have to look for a new center back. Yeah, so that's the transfer target right now. And Kerry has been decent. I might have to play with him for the first few games, but this is the big transfer right here. No one expected out of nowhere. PSG comes in, slams $82 million to sign our big star Patrick Schick there. So which means our team is getting pulled left and right by big teams there. Patrick Schick there breaking a record signing for PSG. I don't think it's a record so much, but we do immediately dip in the market and get ourselves Marcus Thuram from an underperforming Borussia Mönchengladbach. I think we signed him for a decent fee. I'm not sure the fee yet, but this is how the objective is looking like, going into the season. Premier League, they want us to finish in a Champions League position, and FA Cup, they want us to win it. Other objectives are pretty irrelevant, so I don't really care. But yeah, we do have a really good manager rating, so I don't have to worry about that. But going into the first few games will be against Leicester, Man United. We do have a Carabao Cup game against Bournemouth, and this game against Newcastle, which I think I'll be playing. So yeah, so this first game will be sim against Newcastle. But before we get into that game, here's the transfer so far. Declan Rice to Man City for 120 million. Patrick Schick for 82 million pounds is a decent offer for PSG. We tried like getting the most out of it, but they were just not bugging. But Matthias Ginter to AC Milan, it's another transfer I didn't really do, but there's nothing you can do when a player wants to go to a team that plays in the UCL. Marcus Thuram for 41.7 million. Alexander Ba for 31 million. decent transfer, a little bit of a pay, I'll say. Vladimir Kufal for 14.5 million is, a deal for Spurs. But yeah, this was the first game against Leicester City. Going into this game, I did switch the teams around. For this game, I'll be starting the German Tilo Kere here. I'm gonna see what he's about in this game. But yeah, coming into this game, I don't really know what to expect. Leicester has been underperforming recently, so yeah, we'll just see what we can get in this game here. Ideally, 3 points will be, what I wish, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. So yeah, here's our lineup right here. As you can see, Tila Kere, Guert, just the usual backline. Jared Bowen. Up top, we do have Marcus Thuram and Said Ben Rama there. And this is how the Leicester lineup is looking like. Timothy Castagne. I haven't really recognized anyone. They have signed Concalo Ramos, the Portuguese guy. He's really good. I haven't used him so far in this career mode, but I've had a lot of good things about him. But yeah, let's get this game kicked off, and I am post commentating this game, so yeah, we'll see. So yeah, the first chance did came in for Leicester City in the 7th minute. It was a counter attack here. Let's see how they do here. Nice passing play for Leicester City, but we do manage to defend that really well as we get another chance here. This time will be a free kick in the 8th minute. Sure, as we had a great chance there, but unfortunately we couldn't really do much as Leicester defended really well. And we do have a first really good chance here as Suchek, I don't know what he's doing over there, but he's looking to find someone here. Leicester City making it difficult and covering the flank as we immediately give away the ball here. And Leicester City will get a good chance here in corner in the 38th minute, looking to get something on target here, but it was denied by our defender. And in the right before halftime, in the 48th minute, Leicester City do get a good chance here, absolutely toying with the defender there to find the back of the net. And all of a sudden, Leicester City do have a goal here, so we kind of on the back foot right now. We gotta find a way to get back on level terms here, as Leicester City do manage to whip in across, but this time it was defended by Alphonse Arriola. I gotta say, Alphonse Arriola has been really good. Last season he sometimes I think he was the crucial, you know, difference between winning the game and finishing 10th place. So yeah, so this is how the game is going to end. It we do manage to pick up a loss in our first game. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it. But this is another big news here. It feels like our players are just going to top teams left and right. But Jared Bowen did get an offer to move to Real Madrid, and ain't no way he's rejecting that. But he does make the move to Real Madrid for I think a fee of 25 million or so. But we do making his replacement this time will be Marcus Edward from Sporting, the London. I think he played for Spurs, so he's familiar with London teams. So yeah, you know, I'm glad to make the chance for him to move back to London and play for a familiar side. So yeah, this game, our next game here this time will be played against Man United, and they start off really hot there in the 11th minute. Bruno, absolute thunder to find the near post, and nothing really we can do about it. In this game, the first half I will say was just all Man United, nothing, no chance for us, but and also the play was a little bit rushed for me to get used to. Some of the defenders were was literally woeful. So yeah, but this is another good chance they had. It was defended really well there as we do manage to get some sort of chance here. Lucas Paqueta there, defender behind him, he managed to control really well, showcasing some of that good balance as he makes 1-1 here to find the back of the net, and he opens his account for the first goal of the season for him. As Man United come here in the 82nd minute, good shot on target, but this time it was no go as we do get another good chance here in the 9th minute of the game here. Marcus Thuram, the guy here, he's making his gameplay debut, I should say. That's find the back on that there, and this guy is going to be a monster. I can already feel it. His strength, pace, shooting, finishing, everything. He's Patrick Schick, but with a little bit more agility. So yeah, it's going to be good to have. But that's how the game's going to end. We do pick up a massive win here against a big side like Man United really early in the game, so I'm pleased with how the team is doing currently. So yeah, I do want to switch the team around, for the upcoming game against Bournemouth in um the Carabao Cup, I think, early round. So yeah, this is a cup. Of course, I want to win. It was dumb of me last season. I did sold a little bit against Spurs. So yeah, I wasn't really taking the competition serious, but this time I'll have to. And we do pick up a win here. Vlasic and Socek scoring there to give us a 2-0 win and proceed to the round of 32 there. As we do have another big game here, this time against Wolves here. I don't really know what to expect for this game. It's another dynamic highlight game. So yeah, we'll see how they line up in this game. Let me take a sip of my illustrious tea here as the game loads in. Mm. Here we go. The first chance of the game there. Wolves, solo run. I'm really surprised that wasn't in the back of the net somehow, but great defending from Johnson there. He's really showcasing his leaderships at the back there. So who knows? I might make him captain this season if he keeps performing like that. But it's a little bit too early for that. We got a game. We have a game ahead of us. So let's see if we can pick up 3 points there. I gotta say, bro, Leicester City. I mean, Wolves are just ruining chances left and right there. They had two really good chances to put them ahead, but nothing you can do. But this is the chance we had, our first chance, and we do make it, and it's the man, Marcus Edward, to find the back of the net here. And I gotta, talk about the switch play between the two, Thuram and Marcus. But also, I did make a transfer there just for, I think, some numbers. We were lacking in the defense side, so I did make Konstantinos Mavropanos from Stuttgart. Pretty realistic sign, if you ask me. But yeah, I don't remember the fee we paid for him. But this is the transfer deadline day. The big transfers are like, majority of them are like by our side. But Bardiol to Man United is a really good transfer. It's going to be a difficult player to play against. But Ousmane Dembele to Milan. I gotta say, AC Milan been doing some crazy transfers. But yeah, this is the transfers we have made so far and the outgoings. So Patrick Schick, Declan Rice, I did talk about those two. Lucas Torre, we did sign him for, I think it was 48 million, a really good transfer. Marcus Edwards for 43 million and Marcus Thuram. And yeah, we did sell 39 million to Real Madrid for Jared Bowen. That's actually a great transfer. Something I would never imagine that would happen, but yeah, Kufal there going, and we did loan out this youngster Connor Coventry. He's off to PSV. So far it's been a promising transfer window, I gotta say, but we did pick up an injury right there to a man, Paqueta, who'll be out for just under 2 months. So yeah, shouldn't really be a problem. We do have really good quality players, including Vlasic, who can easily come in and make a big impact here. I'm really worried about the left side of the left wing and the center back position. So far, I don't really have quality in there, I should say. Not really to disrespect Aguero. He's been performing really well, but he needs someone next to him to really take him to that next level. And I don't really know who that someone is, but hopefully I can maybe figure out someone that can accompany him, maybe have some potential with him. But also as the goalkeeping, there was some question that came up about the goalkeeping spot. I don't really know if I'm gonna make any changes to the goalkeeping spot, as Alfonso Areola has been really well. So yeah, but if I have to make a goalkeeper sign, I'm thinking of one player, and that is the Moroccan goalkeeper. He was really deadly in the World Cup. I don't know his name, Beno or Boone or something like that. I might make his signing, but we do make it 1-1 here against Watford, and I don't really know what happened in this game. It was just end-to-end game here, but Marcus Thuram hitting the gritty there, 2-1 here, and when you thought the game was over, we do actually pick up 3 points here. For some reason, I actually thought we lost this game. I don't know why. I need to check the results before I started making the commentary, but going into a last, played game. It's going to be this game against Newcastle. Tough side. I did face them last season. One of easily the most annoying teams to face. And yeah, they do have really good midfield defense. It's absolutely cracked out. But talk about this goal. The combination from our left back Johnson to Marcus Thuram up top there to find the back of the net. This guy is going to be something this season. Patrick Schick, who, bro? Patrick Schick, nah, I can't make that comparison. Patrick Schick is a different animal, but I gotta say it's too early. But Marcus Sturm is the perfect replacement for Patrick Schick there. But yeah, let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. We have a game to play against Newcastle here, as Newcastle do come in early in the 21st minute. 21 minute. Lord have mercy, I can't pronounce. But here we go. They did score a good header. Going back for back there, showing they can also score a header. But Newcastle did have a great chance there. Was defended really well, as we do get a promising chance here, and that's not something you love to see from Marcus Thuram there. He should really either squaring that to someone in the box or maybe placing a shot far from the defender. But again, there was another chance he missed. But that's how the first half is going to end. And early in the second half will be Newcastle on the front foot there, as they get a great header near post. Great save from Ariola, and they look to put the pressure on. And it was just about time. They just had to find the back of the net. But this time it was defended really well here, and they just keep getting corners, and attack. They were just not giving us chance to breathe, and all it took was just that. And then in the 68th minute, they do break the deadlock, and this time they're leading 2-1 here. And in the 83rd minute, maybe to close out the game, they do have one more chance here. Gordon here looking to put in a cross there, and talk about that save from the man himself, Alphonse Areola. But that's how the game's going to end. We tried our best, but Newcastle were just strong force there. They showcased everything they're defending. Their midfield was just on top with the passing they have, and yeah, the finishing was just that game. But going into this last game against Brentford, I don't really know what to expect here. I want to get 3 points here, but it's one of those banana peel games where you can expect the unexpected. But yeah, we'll see here. We do get good chance here in the 19th minute, a counter attack for us, and we booted that ball. No luck there. The goalkeeper did came out and he defended that here as we get another solo chance here. Looking to take as much opportunity out of this solo goals we get, but Marcus Thuram again another goal to add his account. This time he makes it 1-0 to give us a lead against Brentford. So far, we've been having a great episode, I gotta say, contrast to what we had before. But talk about that defending right there. Well, that was some crucial leadership defending right there, showcased by Suchek here as we get one more chance there to make it 2-1, but it was defended really well. But all it took was just penalty, and this penalty was saved again by Alfonso Ariola. I mean, this guy is, I've praised him too much. He's just the guy right now. I'm sure he can be the number one, undisputed number one in the coming season, hopefully. But free kick for us here in the 61st minute. They're looking to put bodies near post, but this free kick was just way out of target. This is not what I expected. As we look to get something back here, but this time it was no go here. And in the 68th minute, we do pick up a free kick. This time we'll be giving it to Marcus Edward, and he just hit him with a cheeky Panenka right there to make it 2-0 here. We're just flying off this episode so far, and no other team can beat us besides Newcastle. So far it's been promising start to the season. I feel like if we can continue this pace, would be absolute force to be reckoned with. So yeah, easily Champions League football, everything will be coming home. But for the player of the episode is gonna be Marcus Thuram. There's no two ways about it. This guy, he came and showed up today. Also Marcus Edwards, I want to give him some shout out. He's been decent as well. So is Johnson, Alfonso, real all those players. But I want to leave the episode by saying if you made it this far into the episode, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, peace.